There we go. There we go. Wow, I had to reload the page. Hi, good vibes. It didn't want to start. So I had to reload. Hi, lucky girl. Everyone having a good weekend? Well, I hope you are. I am. It's been real busy, though. We have a lot to talk about. I have a lot of questions. Wow, do I have a lot of questions? But we're going to really focus in on Marjorie Taylor Greene and what's wrong with her and why is she a bully. So, and then we had some good questions about Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Kellyanne, Kayleigh McEany. Jay wants to know what's going on with her. Will she do good over at Fox Noise? And also, Cher Bear asked about Elise Stefanik from New York. Oh, it hasn't gone out yet. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, that's what Jay calls her. Kayleigh McEany. Did the notification go out? We'll wait a couple seconds. So I'm just going to say a couple thank yous before we talk about the cards of the day. I wanted to say thank you to Sidra for my angel bell. I don't know if you can see, it's a beautiful silver angel bell. It's a great, beautiful, magical tone. Thank you, thank you. And I also wanted to say thank you to How Spirit Works for your donation. Thank you very much. To the PayPal. That's very kind of you. All right. I'm going to move this mic more closely to me. Hi, Miss Charlotte. Lori Bell. Okay, that would be cool. All right, so I was speaking with my brother yesterday about the microphone thing and the camera thing, and he suggested that I try to move the recording into the one of the spare bedrooms. Oh, thanks. Hi, Jay. Thanks, lucky girl. So I went in there and tried to set up. It's been frantic. I've had frantic energy since yesterday. I mean, I'm calm, but it's just been trying to ground and get things settled and taken care of. So I went in there and I tried to set up, and it just doesn't really matter because I have these floors throughout my entire home. So there's always going to be somewhat of an echo. Hi, Renee. Hi, Marcia. So please just hang with me. It won't be much longer. And also the lapel mic only has a cord that's so long. So I'm looking for one with a little bit of a longer cord and also a USB hub for Macs. So searching for all of those things. And hopefully, after the pandemic has been curbed and I can go back to my office and it won't have the, that has carpeted floors and I won't have the echo. So, but thank you so much for bearing with me and helping me get past these issues. Okay. And I also wanted to announce at the beginning, and I'll announce in the middle, I'm doing a special giveaway, a half-an-hour reading for, and it usually goes a little bit longer than that, for Valentine's Day. So if you would like to, not in the chat, but after the video is done, in the comments, if you want to put your email, and I won't flood you with emails, if you want to be entered in a drawing, leave your email in the comments. Okay? Or your first name, and your first name and first letter of your last name if you don't want to put your email. And I will, hi, Tia. My goodness, I feel honored that you're here. I feel honored that all of you are here. So first name, first letter of your last name, or your email, if you're not afeared, some way that I can get a hold of you, okay, if you want to enter. And I'm going to pick from today. So hopefully, okay, so, all right, Lucky Girl says, don't put your email address. So put your first name and the first letter of your last name. Thanks, Lucky Girl. I wondered about that. All right, don't put your email address in the comments. Only your first name and the first letter of your last name. You can email me if you want to enter at thewayofpositivechange@gmail. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, if someone posts the email, Jay will take it out, and I'll take it out if you do end up putting one in. So don't do it. Sorry, man. It just seems like. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. It just seems like. All right, thanks for catching that, Lucky Girl. Honest to God, I've been so trying to move things around. I just wasn't even thinking of that. So thanks for it. You had my back. I want to talk about the card of the day. We do card of the day, The Way of Positive Change, Facebook and Instagram every single day at 5 in the morning. Hi, Clarence. And past couple of days has been a bit on the crazy side. So Friday we had the Devil. Saturday we had the Tower. And Sunday with the Hierophant. So this is, it's a very important lineup. It's almost as if some of the dark things will explode. People could be brought to their knees, could be some exposure there, and then a drifting away from that and more to the moral values of our country. And movements like Adam, what's his name? Adam Kinzinger, he started countryfirst.com. He's one of the Republicans that voted to go ahead with the impeachment, and they're trying to come after all of them. Anyway, I really like his energy. I know he's a Republican, but I think he's got a really good idea for them here. Personally, we hope they continue to self-destruct and eat their young. I'm kidding, teasing. All right, speaking of eating their young, we are going to ask them about Marjorie Taylor Greene. Got a whole list of really great questions. So I believe that we're going to go away from the dark, coming more into the light. However, if you've seen the astrological lineup for February, there isn't a planet that isn't square something. It's really tough stuff. And I'm deeply concerned about the variant, because we saw it around, inauguration time, after inauguration time, that we were going to have some sad times. Okay, and then many of you know that I'm going to be with Kim from Intuitive View at 4 p.m. Eastern today. We're just going to shoot the video then, so she'll put it up sometime this evening, and she's in Pacific Standard Time. All right. So you can email me at The Way of Positive Change to be in the drawing for the free reading on Valentine's Day. I will be choosing from today only. Hi, Mystic Dreamer. Okay, so we'll give these a big shuffle. And, the Trump legal team is already, they had the Devil, the Tower, and the Hierophant. So some of them quit. They had it blew up into chaos, and it was because of a difference of opinion and moral values, right? So Trump couldn't get them to say that the what was rigged. All right. Benny had asked me to ask about why 45 was really going to travel to Texas to meet the governor. What's that meeting about? I did get because several of you asked me to do a reading on the if some states were going to actually think of or try to succeed, and I did. And believe me, it's actually being talked about now. So there's some energy behind it. In the comment section after the live stream, not in the chat. Thank you, lucky girl. I just emailed you and I said, thank you for saving me. And so you saved me again. I think I'm going to have to put some black tourmaline in my water today. Not the one with shards, though. That would be good. Okay, so we're going to ask, first thing is we're going to ask, why is 45 going to Texas? He's going to talk to the governor. What are they going to talk about? I heard it was 2. Was it the entire team? Or did that make up the entire team? How many people were on the team? I wonder who was I wonder if Giuliani was the referee in there or what. What a mess. What a horrible mess. Okay, let's see what happens here. We've got some really great questions. I hope the sound is okay. Yeah, boy, this card, if you've been watching any of the past videos, this just keeps coming up for the trials coming to be, actually setting dates and charging people with things. He knows he's in trouble. So he's going to, of course, go make deals with the governor. And when we asked about Trump the other day, we got it. His outcome card was the hangman. So he's going upside down. He's in standstill. He's trying to work these deals, but look what happens. There isn't rich enough soil here for this. It's all about the secrets and the lies. And again, we get moral values over here. Thanks for letting me know the sound's okay. He wants protection. He wants the governor to stand with him, to fight for him about the rigged, who won, who didn't. You know what? I have to be very, very cautious with what you say. All right, Knight of Wands. This is shaky ground. He's putting some muscle in this. Then we get the Hangman again. He just isn't getting any traction. So they're also, I think this is about the party that he just started, the Patriot Party, because this is online stuff. And he wants him to join with him on that. And they're trying to make plans. But this is the ruling card next to that. So this is not good for him. He's trying. He's trying. What's on the bottom? Yeah, this is what I want to do. This is what I would like for you to do. This is what my plans are. But he hits a snag. I think he hits a snag because these trials will begin, or these legal problems for him will actually come to, fruition with a date and some charges. But that's why he's going, Benny. He's going to talk to him about the Patriot Party, doing things online, social media platforms. That's what he's asking him to join him with that, probably with some more conspiracy theories. Okay. All right, so I wanted to take a look Abbott and Paxton need to be removed, but they'll have the meeting. All right. Apparently, Kellyanne Conway is in trouble. I was so busy trying to move things around. Linda, I hope the sound is better for you today, too. Also, I put some books behind me. I thought maybe that would absorb. I took them out of the cabinet and put them behind me. Some of the echo, possibly. All right. So what's happening to Kellyanne Conway, since this is what's happening in February? What's happening to her? Kellyanne Conway. Kellyanne Con Artist. Jay's got lots of good names today. Kellyanne, what's going on with her? What did she, I don't even know what she did. I heard somebody said something about Twitter, or her daughter took a picture or something. What's happening to her? Oh, she's going to have some legal fallout for whatever she's done. Someone asked the question, so I just went ahead with it, not even knowing. Okay. Ooh, someone spied on her. Someone spied on her, told some. That's my fish tank card. Don't believe everything you see there. Could be, it's almost like an informant, a picture, a spy, something like that. Oh, no, she did not. Wow, okay. Well, that relationship has ruptured, if it hadn't already. Ruthless, heartless. Going to be a problem with the husband and other children in the family. So that's not good with the Page of Cups. Oops. The daughter's going to leave. Didn't she ask for emancipation a while back? Boy, this was awful. This is really awful. And there was, power that was just misused, misdirected. Boy, that's abuse when these two come together like this. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Fines, money. There is going to be, I think, a male that's going to try to protect her. I have no idea who that is, but when we have two men, perhaps that's an attorney, but I usually get the lawyering up with the King of Swords. And there we go. See how the card of the day keeps coming into play? So the Tower happened, apparently, with those pictures. And so we go from the Devil to the Hierophant. So she's in trouble. People are leaving. People are splitting. There's a whole bunch of power plays and drama. And, she always says we have to take this to the negative when it's next to the Eight of Cups like this. So nothing that comes out of her mouth is true. But we already knew that, right? And the values are on the bottom. All right. Okay, so Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she's running for governor of Arkansas. Running for governor of Arkansas. How's she going to do with that? Is she going to be successful with her run for governor? Let's see. Let's take a look and see. I don't have a good feeling about it. However, you have to take your feelings out of it, right? Got to get out of your own way. There's lots of plans going in. She's planning. There's a man that will be opposing her in some way, thwarting her plans. A couple of guys coming after her. She will raise some money, so she does have some backing. She sort of gets stuck with things that came out in the past. This is very sluggish energy. She could also, because we have to remember where these continue to pop up, there could be some charges. She could have some issues coming back in one of these up and coming trials or subpoena thing. She's involved somehow. I don't know how, just lying or. Okay, so she's off to a rocky start. It's Arkansas. I mean, you know, Arkansas is a nice place. She has a chance. Rocky start, problems with one of the trials, a legal issue. I think she's already aware of that with this Ace of Swords. She could possibly pull this off. So, I guess if you live in that state, thank you, Miss Karen. That's very kind of you. Speak up. Get out and vote. Oh, ruby red. Okay, well, I didn't know that. All right. It's a struggle for her at first. It's very shaky ground at first, but then I think she has an actual good chance of winning. All right. Lisa, no. Okay. All right. So that was, gosh, I didn't really expect to see that. I didn't know they were ruby red, but you know, I'm learning all the time what I don't know. Oh my Lord. What a crazy week this has been. It's been really, I've had to do everything to go into my gratitude list, ground, pray, sit outside, just to ground. All right. Okay, so Jay had asked about March 4th, if there was going to be, that there are more National Guard going there to help the Capitol Police. I just want to take another look at that. I know I want to ask first, hi, Lynn, I thought of you today. That's so funny. I don't know why I'm surprised, but that's what usually happens. Okay, so I want to look, Jay, for February. Will there be any more attempted coups in February? And then we're going to look at March 4th, so just real quick. any attempts at overthrowing government in any way in February. Okay, there we go with that. Okay. All right, so this is good to begin with. All right, we're concerned, everyone's concerned, and they are really being vigilant with the gatherings on social media. So it's upside down this moment. There are plans. We've always seen they would use the shell game tactic, do something over here when something really over here. So make noise over here. And they could be watching social media for those flags. And those flags could be false, like the noise or chatter over here. And that's really not the place that we need to watch. Okay. King of Wands. Yeah, this is just split direction. So they make it sound like it's going to be over what we just said. It's a, what do you call that when you, diversion? The emotion is still here, laden in this. So that looks like there are going to be some problems. That's not a good card. And remember, that goes against moral values and the moral fabric of our country. Because we talked about this before. If you look at the hand on the man that's in the Ten of Swords, he's face down. His hand has the same sign that the Hierophant has about moral values. The Hierophant was the card of the day today. His moral, people that believe a certain way will have some big problems from these people. There will be some big deal actions going on here, and they'll feel betrayed. So the answer to that question is yes. Thank you, Miss Lynn. That's very kind of you. Guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Being rent asunder. That is the way. That is. Yeah, it's true. But we can. They're still good guys, Even Adam Kinzinger, he's a good guy. He's Republican, but his idea is good, And he's actually doing something. He's starting that countryfirst.com for the Republicans to take back the Republican Party. And speaking of that, and we know that Publix in Florida is a big Republican hub of donating money, donor money to DJT. And that's why they're giving out the vaccines, because DeSatan has chosen Publix. However, it's coming out that the owner's daughter or the heiress is a big donor to Publix. I don't know all the particulars, but they're making huge announcements because she made a huge donation before January 6th. Anyway, they're trying to yes, and Home Depot has distanced too. Yes. Home Depot stepped up a little bit before. Publix is now really stepping up and saying that they don't agree with the attack and that it was terrible, against the law. People should be, so they're trying. Whatever. Thank you, Miss Selma. Thank you, Forever Blue. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Thanks. All right. So now I want to ask about March 4th. We asked about February. What about March 4th? In the month of March, but specifically the 4th. Will there be any more attempts to overthrow government in any way? In the month of March 4th in particular. Any attempts? I think I'll leave my old bell here for readings and take my new bell, or vice versa. One of them will stay here. One of them will go to my office when I'm ready, when we're ready. March 4th, the month of March. Any more attempts at coups? Throwing the government. So we saw there was definitely going to be a problem in February. 10 of Swords is a problem. So this would be another yes. That's not even in the planning stage. This is probably in reaction to another situation. This is drama and conflict and craziness, cray-cray. This is cray-cray. And the fact that we get the Queen of Cups on her side means that, Jay, you're probably right with your intuition. Gina, this is a gift from Sidra. It's more high pitch. And my other one is a lower pitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. These aren't good cards, you guys. Okay. Chaos, reaction to a situation, the bullies. Hold on just a second. Hold that thought, you guys. Hold on just a second. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I didn't even know they delivered on Sundays. Okay. All right. So reaction to a situation, the bully card up at the top. Sorry about that interruption, you guys. Moving forward, very unstable emotion. There's the people that are holding on to this. We know that they're unstable, but this is awful. Oh boy, same King of Wands. And there's the plans. Something written. Where something is written. So I'm getting a yes to this too. Or perhaps even that we learn more about the plans on March 4th. Something comes to the light March 4th. I think it's more February. Because these cards are here or to the left of the reading. So I'm going with February. There's still problems. It's a lot of information coming out about plans. But the Justice card is there. There's just secret, still secret underground, and all kinds of, there's leaders that are involved in this. I mean, we just had a rabbi from Florida was arrested that was in the Capitol. What's the matter with these people? Oh, that's a good question, Stephen. It could be. Because the chaos is right here. So I would have to say February. something, when it comes to Trump, there was some sort of compounding evidence, some additional articles, it looks like he's going to get off, and then something else happens and he doesn't get his way. So I don't know. I think Becca got the same thing. I think Johnny and Jen Lynn did too. And I don't know. All right, so let's see. All right, so if you're just joining us, I'm doing a free 1/2 hour reading. It's going to be a Valentine's Day present to one of you. You can email me at thewayofpositivechange. If you would like, with your contact information, either, however you want me to contact you. I'm choosing from today. So, and don't put it in the chat, please put it in the, if you want to make a comment about it, put it in the comments, but you can email me. I know, David. So every time I ask about it, it looks like, like I said, he's going to get away with it. And then there's some sort of other, because the temperance card kept coming up. And that is a combination of two things, not just one. So we have to believe that whatever's coming down the pike keeps him from running ever again. And because we got the Devil, the Tower, the Hierophant, how's Donnie feeling today now that he has his law group quitting a week before his trial? Thank you, lucky girl. Lori's lucky girl's always cleaning up Lori's aisle 7. How's Donnie feeling now that his legal team has quit? Or 2 of them. Two of them quit. Trilechi love. We thought listen, he thinks he's home free. He always thinks he's home free. He thinks it. And he was dumber and dumbest. They wouldn't be a fool. They wouldn't be his fool. They wouldn't do it. That's the challenge card. I want to be the sunshine. And they had to make a choice. Remember, the Lover's card is about making a choice. They made their choice. They went with their head and their knowledge. They chose not to be foolish. They knew there was money involved and they'd have to go without it. Listen, he still thinks he's it. He really thinks he's it. He thinks he has enough money to hire someone and that he's just going to make it through. He's making calls saying, look, I'll give you this much money. Guaranteed. Guaranteed I'll lie to you. I'm going forward. He thinks the money and promises. So it really didn't upset him that bad. He's on the phone. He's always on the phone. That's all he does is talk. That's all he does is talk. I'll give you this much money to help me go forward. I'm starting this new party. He's contacting his... Oh, God. All right, we didn't ask if he was going to be successful. We just asked how he was feeling. He feels confident. He didn't feel that great when it actually happened, but now he feels confident. I know he doesn't pay his bills. Pretty much everybody knows. Okay, so we asked that. Now I want to ask Marjorie Taylor Greene. Why? What's her problem? Why is she a bully? We better give her 2 bells. Why is she a bully? What's wrong with her? She's had some trauma in her past. I'm not trying to get you to feel sorry for her, but she's had some shocking things happen that disrupted her school life. This is her early stages there with that beginner, the 8 of Pentacles. Had to do with mom. Wow. Something was very bad in her early life. The moon card, the tower. There was a lot of money, a lot of deals with money, a lot of deception, just a lot of arguing, bickering, She's concerned about wanting the world to be a better place. She's up in the Russian stuff. We keep getting the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands today. I'm getting that this was early shakeups in her family. There was something really shocking that happened with her mom. She had a huge upset to her system, and when she was younger, early on. And I think she was just given things. There was a dark-haired woman who probably helped her. She was alone and given a lot of money to replace this. So it was really all about money. She really didn't have any, the father was probably there given the money, but that doesn't replace love. She was by herself a lot. So I guess they just gave her things, and then she turned into a really horrible, spoiled person, I guess. And that skewed her thinking. Yeah, I don't know. Did her mother leave? Did her mother pass? What happened? Does anyone know the answer to that? Because she's not right. So she just isn't right. Something really weird happened, and she was just forced to live life a different way and turned away. And so she doesn't have any love, and now all she wants to do is win. All she can think about is victory. That's it. So I guess she's just playing chess. Well, if she had brains, she could play chess. She doesn't have brains. She's not playing with the phone. Oh, boy. Okay, so I guess that's when she started, later the money, and then she started looking at world politics and world issues, and then she just got off on the conspiracy theories and thinks she knows everything intuitively, and then just concentrates on winning. But she had something really icky go on there. All right, what else do we need to know about her? What's it? How's she going to... Is she going down? I think they're going to... I asked about her before. I think they're going to take away the education committee thing and probably, McCarthy will put her in her place. There's change coming for her. So we'll just stay tuned. It isn't terrible. It's just, you're not going to do this. You're going to do this. So she is, there's change. And she's really erratic, isn't she? Very erratic energy with that. Okay. I wanted to take a look. Now, I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to take a look at Adam Kinzinger and the countryfirst.com versus Trump's. Trump can't have my good old cards. He can have these. Okay, so this will be Adam. These Republicans that are going to join Kinzinger and countryfirst.com, will they win back the majority of the support of, how will they do against the Trump minions and his Patriot thing? So we'll look at Country First with Kinzinger and the sane Republicans that want to protect our Capitol building. Okay, so which part of the Republican Party will be successful? Get the majority of people? Will it be the Country First or Trump and his Patriot thing? Country First. Adding Kinzinger. Oh, that's good. That's good to know, David. Kinzinger's from Illinois. All right, so do that. And then this one will be Trump, Howley, Cruz, Patriot, McCarthy, Trump's group. Or the cute people. Okay. We can call them the cute people. That's basically who they are, basically. At least that's how it's turning out to be. Right? Trump and the cute people. Okay. All right, here we go. This is a good base for Country First. Okay, so he's sort of standing alone in this in the beginning. Nine of Pentacles on its side. A lot of change, a lot of energy coming in with the Knight of Wands. Trying to appeal to the emotions of others. Oh, good, good. Okay, so this is very telling. Patience and persistence pays off. A good stalwart try, a good base, steady as she goes. Doesn't matter that it's just a few starting, and they need to get the financial backing, and it starts to take up steam in the summertime during the time of Leo, and it is against the Orange Lion, and this is another one of patience and perseverance with the Strength card. Temperance, so that's good. They're trying to bring temperance and some sort of semblance back to the party. They'll be successful with the Nine of Cups, the Sun, and the Tower. So they're going to fight. Tower's really tricky up at the top. The Tower can be, since the Tower is aspected by the Sun, Temperance and Strength, we take it to the positive side, and that can be enlightenment. And it can also be after a huge problem occurs, and where the country feels defeated or lost somewhat. So when this takes off, it takes off quickly. All right, let's take a look at the quackerdoodles. They think they're in control. Well, that's Trump's card, right? There's a lot of judgment against them and legal issues with the judgment card on the bottom. This is good. The donors and the money, well, they're at the root, of course. A lot of the GOP are here, but it's in the past situation. So that's good. Up at the top is our, remember we had the Tower card, Hierophant card. Up at the top. All right, there they have some strength in keep going. Looks like somebody's trying to deliver something. I'm not going to open the door again. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Oh boy, so these people do the sneaky tactics, right? And they're going to hold rallies, a lot of rallies and gatherings. And but these are minor cards. Okay? The two major arcana cards are here with the Chariot and the Judgment and the three Hierophant. But leading, I believe that this Country First is much more strong because we have the in the long run, Temperance, shining the light on the quackerdoodles, on the cockroaches, Sun, Tower, Strength. So this is the winning. This is where the energy is, most of it. There's a lot of quick action here and sneaky stuff over here, sneaky Pete's and the carnies, because that's what Trump is, especially next to this is I promise you everything and give you nothing. I am the carny. So, they keep moving forward. They're not completely going down, and they keep trying to get more people. So that has to be stopped. But this, I feel, is much more successful. But there's going to be something that happens that is going to be a defining moment that makes people sign up for Country First. I don't know what it could possibly take past January 6th. Do you? I have no idea. But, all right, what's on the bottom? This stuff came from Russia. Absolutely, without a doubt. It's Putin's plan. Pooty, DJT. Thank you, Matri. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. So they're going to find out. There's no doubt about it. They're going to find out where that's coming from. But those are some tough cards. Ultimately, I believe the power's behind Country First. In the long run. In the short game, quackers. Long run, Country First. That's my bet. Speaking of bets, I hope I said your name right. Matri? Okay, speaking of bets. Jay asked about GameStop repercussions. Will it have political? Phrase the question, Mr. J. Benny, I asked your question at the very beginning of the reading today. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Estelle. Karen Dean, you can email me if you're just joining us since we just went to 254. I'm doing a free reading as a Valentine's Day gift to you. If you'd like to enter in the drawing, I'll be taking the emails down. You can email me at the Way of Positive Change at Gmail. I'll put your name in the basket and I'll announce it. Let's see, I'll be with Kim tonight. I'll announce it. I guess I'll do a video Tuesday. All right. Will the GameStop short squeeze lead to economic reform? Thanks, Jay. I was so sure I was going to try to do the live in that other room, and then I just decided I'm not going to do it. So then I set things back. This week's been crazy. Well, now we're technically into the next week, so it better get better. Although lucky girl still had to save me. Will the GameStop short squeeze lead to economic reform? All right. Then we're going to ask about Elise Stefanik, because Share Bear want to know about that. Kayleigh McEany nut. Gina Haspel. Let's move this back out of the way. All right. Wow, they were really working it. Of course, we knew, and it wasn't the normal way, right? These guys are more the beginners, but they did really well. Decisions will be made. Somebody got left out in the cold. Somebody didn't get to purchase when they wanted to or sell when they wanted to. Someone was restricted from doing something. And moral values are involved in that too with this church window. Only 2 church windows and all 78 cards. 5 of Pentacles and the 4 Swords. Here comes some paperwork, some legislation, so that I'd have to say yes. They're trying to shine the light on who is providing the platform for that, who's allowing them to join in this and make the money. Oops. That was Friday's card. So yes, the answer is yes. They don't want people to be trapped. I guess people wanted to sell or buy and they got stuck. I'm not sure exactly how all that works. I'm sorry to hear that, David Curley. Yep, prayers of healing. Put them all in the prayer box. So yes, it isn't debilitating to them though, but they will change some rules. Because they call them, thank you, Miss Jocelyn. That's very kind of you. These foolish beginners, newbies. I don't know how they can do that, but they're going to. They'll tie their hands somehow, but they won't be able to time completely. So you'll still be able to do something like that. All right. Okay. Elise Stefanik. Am I saying that right? From New York. She's a Trump minion. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yep, there will be some legislation passed. Elise Stefanik, is she going to get in trouble? Is she going to keep her seat? How's she doing? Stefanik? Stefanik. I'd say I just thought it. I said it, and then how you pronounced it there, Jay, came up. Stefaniki. Elise Stefanik. Oh, Stefanik. Okay. Whatever. I think she's still stuffy. Wow. Yep. She's all lined up for the quackerdoodle, trumpadoodle. Wow. Look at that. She has been involved in something really cray. So I think she's going to get in trouble. She did something foolishly, like we've all done. And she didn't have Lucky Girl there to clean up her mess. Oh boy, there's going to be a judgment against her. She's done something. She may not have even realized to the extent of what she did was wrong. And then she's still going to have an attitude. She completely supports Trump. Another female's coming after her. And that's going to make her worry. This female's going to make her an offer that she can't refuse. She's going to go along with it because she's in trouble. So she's going to get an offer that she can't refuse, that she doesn't want. She doesn't want. She has a lot to be concerned, worried, anxious. She was hoping to be the star and she got tripped up here. There's some of this that she's a little naive about. I don't know how old she is. She's been tricked a little. Well, all the quacker people have been tricked, but she's been tricked somehow. And then believed it and did something that she tripped herself up. 6 months and she's going to have. It's not going to take that long. We're in Aquarius now, and I think this is all coming to light. She's going to be very concerned. Very concerned. I don't know, Kayleigh, but all I know is that it's a dark-headed darker. Well, no, medium brown. It was the Queen of Wands, right? Medium brown hair. All right. So she's in trouble. Thanks for the question, Share Bear. All right. Miss Charlotte wanted to know the true moral character of Gina Haspel. Is she... I know, Julie, but somehow she was naive. Oh, thank you, Share Bear. Gina Haspel, what's her true moral character? I've asked her it before. She didn't come up as bad as some people thought. Is she actually, Miss Charlotte said, is she evil? Is Gina Haspel evil? She tries to stay with the tried and true. She can't be bullied. She knows how to give it right back with that bully card. She's in control. She will do favors for some people, but she tries to stick to the past values, holding values. She's very independent in her thought process. Someone's coming after her. There's going to be a lot of, could be some character defamation. Someone's coming after her. That doesn't look so good for her. She'll come out of it. She's working with two very prominent gentlemen, and I think Biden, I think she's okay. I don't think she's going to stay in that position very long because the Knight of Pentacles is on its side. It could be wrong, but something is going to change. Okay. No, I'm not getting. She has no problem meting out, going after the bad guys or punishment or something. Something's icky there. But I'm not getting this up at the top. I think she's helping out. She isn't going to stay there much longer. Perhaps she's just going to say, I'm done. All right. Hi, Cindy Keel. All right, now let's, we want to stop at 1:15 because autumn starts. Okay, so Jay wanted to know, will Kayleigh Macadamia Nut, what did I used to call her? Kayleigh McEnany new? Kayleigh McEnany. Macadamia Nut's better. Will Kayleigh Macadamia Nut have success at Fox News? I just keep getting that Pootie is just continuing to talk to Trump, and he's just planting all these seeds. Putin feels like he's been successful, that the U.S. cracked finally, and then he got in, and he did. Oh, yep. She has some naive moments of her own. They aren't going to pay her very much. And someone doesn't like her. Could that be one of the Murdochs? There's a female that doesn't like her at all. Doesn't think she's balanced. Thinks her emotional IQ is low. Really low. Boy, this lady's got it out for her. Whoa. She goes in there, tries to be, the fool in the sunshine, and it's a bright, shiny day. This is like a bad lady in the hall trying to trip her or something. That's all I can think of here. She's, yikes. Well, what do you expect when you go over there? If she goes in there, I don't think she stays very long. There's a huge problem here. I say it all the time. There's so much stuff coming out about Pootie and his involvement with Trump and these seeds that are planted with the quackerdoodles and everything. There's just so much coming out. It's gonna be a tower moment. It's just gonna be what? I mean, it's like we know it, but we didn't realize how far the tentacles reached, and with the oligarchs and everything. It's coming to a head. Because the people like the Kinzingers and the Country First, they're going to make it happen. They're moving and shaking. You saw all those major arcana cards. So Trump's team, they had some quick starts. The Country First. God, I hope so. God, I hope it comes out in the Senate trial. All right, you guys, let's take a quick look at what we need to know for our Sunday. Liz, that question Yes, well, there you go. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Lucky Girl, Sherry. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Celestial readings. I'm going to be on with Kim from Intuitive View later today. She's going to put it up tomorrow night. It won't be live. She'll put it up, later on tonight or tomorrow morning. And we're going to just discuss the stock market, the natural economy for you and I, United States versus China, whose economy will be more strong. We're going to be discussing all of those things. It's going to be all about the economy with Kim. Okay. So our guides and angels are saying there's a lot of work to be done on the environment and our goals for what we want to see justice being done. We're just at the very beginning. We're at the very beginning of this process. And there's so many. It's going to take a long time. So just buckle your seatbelt. Justice is going to take a long time. We'll get some, we'll get the Letitia James, Nancy Pelosi's really working it. The people who have done some foolish deeds, this is all coming to the light. There's going to be prosecutions, and they're just saying, hold on, since money's here at the top, spend wisely, okay? Change is coming. It's just going to take a long time. We're ending out a phase and beginning a new phase. Okay? And there is victory. It's going to be good. Thank you. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me this Sunday. Hope you can catch the economic outlook with Kim from Intuitive View later. Lucky girl. Thank you. Thank you for cleaning up my little mess there. Sorry. All right. Yep. Free drawing for Valentine's Day reading. If you email me at thewayofpositivechange at email, I'm going to choose from the entries I received today. Okay? All right. Much love to you. Hang in there. It's just going to take a long time. All right? Be safe. Double mask or N95 masks. Please be careful. Okay. Bye, guys. Happy Sunday.